few new books have arrived in the library. In this video, I will talk about some books that would be most appropriate for 8th grade and up. So the first one is Scythe by Neal Shusterman. While this is not a brand new book, it's the first time we've had it in our library. Imagine a world with no hunger, no disease, no war, no misery, no death. All these things have been conquered. So do humans live forever? No. Death is the job of the scythes. Rowan and Citra have been chosen to become apprentices to a scythe to learn the art of taking a life. And if they don't learn, they may lose their own. This sounds a little like The Giver, doesn't it? Though maybe death is not quite as gentle here. A Light Too Bright by Samuel Miller. Arthur Lewis Pullman III is on a cross-country train ride following the route mentioned in the last sentence of his grandfather's journal. Why his grandfather, who suffered from Alzheimer's, went missing and died hundreds of miles away is a mystery to the family, but no one seems to care, except Arthur. Arthur, who's been stripped of his college scholarship and sent to live with his aunt and uncle, needs a purpose, and this is it. Entering a shaky friendship with a girl who has secrets of her own, Arthur discovers he is not the only one searching for a legacy. The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo. This is the story of Xiomara's path to express herself in poetry. She has much to say about her inner-city neighborhood, her family, her crush Aman, whom her family can never know about, and her mother's rules in following the Catholic faith. When a teacher asks Xiomara to join the Poetry Slam Club, Xiomara knows she can no longer be silent. This is the Prince Award book for this year. It's told in free verse, and it also won the National Book Award for Teen Literature. Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alir Sainz. Ari is an angry teen with a brother in prison. Dante is a know-it-all with a unique view of the world. Both are Mexican-American, have classical names, meet at the pool during the summer of their 15th year, and together come to terms with their racial and ethnic identity, sexuality, and family relationships. This novel about understanding who you are also won many awards, again a few years ago. Since several students like to listen to audiobooks while reading along, we've added 7 new playaways and books to our collection. The first is a new book, I Will Always Write Back, How One Letter Changed 2 Lives, by Caitlin Eliferenka and Martin Granda. It started as a class assignment pen pal letter, but it didn't stop there. Over the years, Caitlin in the United States and Martin in Zimbabwe, Africa, exchanged letters. This is the true story of how one girl made a difference in the life of one boy and his family living in poverty on the other side of the world. The Lord of Opium by Nancy Farmer. This is the sequel to the futuristic story The House of the Scorpion, in which Matt enjoys special privileges as a clone of a 142-year-old drug lord. In this sequel, 14-year-old Matt is stunned to learn that as the clone of El Patron, he's expected to take over as leader of the corrupt drug empire of opium, where there's also a hidden cure for the ecological devastation faced by the rest of the world. The Demon King and the Exiled Queen by Cinda Williams Chima. These are books 1 and 2 in the 7 Realms series, set in the fantasy world of medieval technology, swordplay, castles and keeps, wizards, queens, evil rulers, and magical amulets. If this is your kind of fantasy, give this series a try. I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. This is a story of first love, family, loss, and betrayal, told from different points of in time and in separate voices by artist Jude and her twin brother Noah. Okay for Now by Gary Schmidt. As a 14-year-old who has just moved to a new town with no friends, an abusive father, and a louse for an older brother, Doug Switek has everything stacked against him until he finds an ally in Lil Spicer and the town librarian. And our last new playaway, The Crossover by Kwame Alexander. 14-year-old twin basketball stars Josh and Jordan wrestle with highs and lows on and off the court as their father ignores his declining health. Thanks to an LSTA Library Services grant, we have several other new books in the library. While not recently published, these books have won some sort of honor in Ohio. So stop in the library and check out these additional 50 titles.